All right, what's up, hustlers? Let's go. All right, so let me just talk to the people for a minute that may not seem to know how to get started. You've been watching the videos, you're downloading the apps, you're doing all that, but you have not started. And I don't know what is holding you back. Maybe it's the fact that you didn't get paid yet. When you start getting paid, trust me, you're not even going to be turning down money unless, your schedule's busy or whatever the case is. But there's no reason for you not to get started. There's easy ways to start. You could start with the apps. I've always given you the apps, the Proxy Picks, the WeGo Looks, the Inspectify, the Trend Source, Safeguard. I don't do Safeguard because they're not in my area, and I think they were W-2. But anyway, what else? What was the other app? There's a couple apps I gave you guys. I don't know. Look at all the content. I gave you guys a lot of apps. You can start with the apps. Apps are contracts, and they do rate you. So just know that. They are contracts. They do generally get paid weekly. Some get paid, like Sandcastle. If you're working with Sandcastle, you get paid once a month, I believe it is. Yeah. And then twice a month for some of the other ones. Weekly is Inspectify and WeGo Look. So those are really good. So like today, it's a weekend. You could be out making some money. I saw draws on there. I saw all of that. So if I'm out spending money, I'm going to go school shopping or whatever, I'm going to make some money back. That's just my motto. Like, okay, I'm spending $200. Let me go make $200. So you guys can do the same. Now, I do take some of the money and invest it, obviously. You should always invest your money. I'm going to just keep saying that. I did create a money mindset, money invest guide for you guys, so you can grab that if you're interested in balancing out your money and getting involved with scaling your money. Like that's important. Okay. Another thing, where am I going? I'm going to do an inspection. This is a commercial inspection, actually, at a retail store, and they were there on the weekend. The supervisor was there on the weekend. They came back after vacation, so I'm going to go do that. And this is cool because this is while my daughter is getting her hair done. So I got a couple hours. So I booked these appointments knowing she had her hair appointment and knowing I could do these on the weekend. And it's a quick $125. And obviously her hair is going to cost some money. So, that works out for me. But, and it's in the area. And then I'll probably pick up something else later on. But these are things like you can do. Just quick money. Even if you're just wanting to invest $500 a month and you're like, okay, I don't have it to invest from my paycheck if you're working or business, whatever, or you need to get some insurance, whatever it is, like make it make sense. You're out here, you can hustle. You can literally hustle out here. And I'm not saying hustle all the time, but I'm saying hustle so you can build and scale because these amounts add up. Every week, if you're doing Inspectify for $300 a week, 300 times 4 is $1,200 a month. Do you realize that? Do you even realize that? If you did 3 inspections and they're $100 a piece a week, and then that's each week, like, you see what I'm saying? You don't even realize it. But guess what? You just made $1,200 a month. After you asked for an additional $500 a month, you made $1,200, right? So that's just something to keep in mind that you're doing. So just talking some good common sense this morning, some good knowledge, so that you guys know, like, get with people who have boots on the ground, who know how to scale this, how do you do this? No, you're not starting at the top. I put time in, grind and grit. So now it's time to scale up, but you can scale up very quickly. It's going to depend on your effort, your area, what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do. Some people like, I'm not going there, I'm not doing that. Well, don't do it, because the 1% that don't do it, there's another 1%. That's why there's a top 1%, because there's so much that people don't do. But you got to be willing to do that in order to get to where you're going to go. I was listening to somebody, they said if an entrepreneur, you got to be willing to go broke, be broke. Man, listen, $20,000, $30,000 a month and still broke because you're an entrepreneur. I understand. Listen, I understand. It's crazy, but that's how the road goes. So get out here and download the guides and get started. Message me with any questions.